Today's one of those days where we just let everything flow. We put no pressure on ourselves. We allow things to be. Whatever is for me will be. Whatever isn't, I set free. One of my favorite affirmations at the moment right now. Whatever is for me will be. Whatever isn't, I set free. I say that to myself every single day, especially when I am anticipating something. But today is one of those days where we're going to allow ourselves to feel, right? Feel ourselves on an intuitive level, so we can make sure we haven't been burying anything within ourselves and we can be in a clean, open space. It's a beautiful thing when we allow our energy to just flow, right? When we allow things not to get clogged up and we're not procrastinating and we don't have stagnant energy, because stagnant energy will simply create diseases in your life, right? It will put roadblocks in your process. It will affect your mental health, right? When we procrastinate too much, when we're not doing the things we want to do, what happens? Then we start to beat ourselves up. We lose faith. We lose belief in ourselves. And to lose belief in yourself, that's a difficult place to be. But we all go there. I think the tricky thing is when you're on Instagram, you don't see a lot of people say that they are not confident or that they don't believe in themselves, right? It's actually the quite opposite. Everybody is projecting how much belief they have in themselves, how much they can do and what they are doing, but we don't see behind the curtains. And every single one of us, we go through these moments where we don't believe in ourselves and we struggle, and that is okay. But today we are allowing ourselves to be felt and not just seen. We are allowing the energy to be in motion. You understand? I think one of the deepest meanings we can bring to life is our authentic energy. One of the deepest meanings we can bring to life is our presence, right? Being present. That's why I like to make these videos, because I feel it's an opportunity for myself and for you to be present with one another and create purpose. Like, I never asked everybody to actually go make tea at your house and sit and watch the videos, but that's what majority of people do. I notice they make a cup of tea, they sit, they watch a video, and what's happening in that moment? We are all becoming present, right? We've created a ritual together, a ritual that nourishes us, that soothes our spirit, right? And our throats, you understand? Because tea just feels good going down. And we have a moment for ourselves to renew ourselves, to rejuvenate ourselves. And that is something we have the ability to do every single day. Every single day, we need to ask ourselves, how is my energy feeling today? What do I need to do to allow it to flow? And when we have meaning, when we have purpose, and we have intention, and we ask ourselves, how am I going to fuel myself for the day? We're making sure we're getting good air. Got to get that good air. Got to get that fresh air. Good food, right? Maybe some good company. Let it be friends, family, or maybe the good company is simply ourselves. By having some tea, by creating a ritual, right? Because we can be in good company with ourselves. We think being in good company means with other people. No, you can have an amazing time with yourself. You can watch a movie by yourself and laugh. You can create something and have a great time. When I'm in the studio, I'm by myself and I'm just in good company. And every single day, we are just learning how to cultivate that energy, right? That's what you are doing every single day. You are learning more about yourself. You are carving yourself. You're molding yourself into somebody who you want to be, right? Being proud of where you are right now, having gratitude for your current state, but knowing this isn't your final form. Like, who you are today isn't your final form. You're going to be a more confident individual. You're going to be a stronger individual. If you don't have all the love you want in your life, guaranteed you're going to find that love within yourself. And then it's going to reflect right back at you. You're going to meet somebody that reflects the love you've already created within yourself. Where you are right now isn't your final form, right? If you're in a good space, have gratitude for that. If you're in a bad space, have gratitude for that, because you're going to grow out of that space regardless and rise up and become better. Far too often, we put way too much pressure on ourselves to be so perfect by the time we're 20, by the time we're 25, by the time we're 30, by the time we're 35, by the time we're 40. It doesn't matter what age. We are all on different timelines, right? There's no need to compare our journeys, because that's a disservice to our journey. to pay attention and compare to somebody else's journey who had a completely different come up than you, had different parents than you, had different opportunities, different privileges than you, right? We are all different on our own path, right? And each one of our days looks different. That's why when we wake up today, when we wake up tomorrow, when we wake up today, when we did wake up today, it was an opportunity, right? And how are you making today an opportunity, right? What are you gonna do after you watch this video to nourish yourself, right? Are you gonna watch another YouTube video because that's what you're in the mood for? Maybe. Are you gonna turn it off and maybe go for a walk? Maybe. It's whatever you wanna do that's gonna make you feel good and get yourself in a centered and grounded place, right? Because that is self-mastery, being able to take care of yourself, being able to know what you need in that moment to fuel your body, right? To fuel your mind, right? To fuel your spirit. Sometimes I realize my mind is a little bit too chaotic, so it's not time to work right now. So I ask myself, what do I need to do to center myself so I can do what I want to do later and get some work done? You know, I'll do some meditation, do some qigong, maybe I'll do some reading. I'll do some activities that are like my pre-workout to the thing I really want to do, right? And build my mind up, because sometimes there's a lot going on and we need to be able to filter through that instead of adding more pressure on top of ourselves, not being able to execute what we're trying to do. And then next thing you know, we're beating ourselves up because we literally just put the pressure onto our back until we've laid down to the floor, right? I remember back in the day when I would get sad or just like felt like the world was on top of me, I would always just lay on the floor, like the hardwood floor. I don't know why. I would just literally just lay on the hardwood floor and just be like, why? But we can change how we feel. That's the beautiful thing, right? We have the power to change how we feel. We have the power to control how we react, right? We have the power to think, to produce thoughts, and then our thoughts become actions. So what kind of thoughts are you going to have today, right? Are you going to have good thoughts? Because good thoughts are going to create good actions. Are you going to have bad thoughts? Well, bad unnecessary thoughts are going to produce what? Bad unnecessary emotions. Now, maybe you have some bad thoughts because there's things you actually have to work out, or there's some problems in your life, right? So I'm not going to say those are bad thoughts, right? Those are things that are in transition, right? You are working on those, right? We shouldn't ignore things, right? Because the more we ignore things, right? If we ignore our health, what happens 10 years later? We find out it's gotten worse and now we're in trouble. If we ignore our mental health, what happens? If we ignore our emotions, what happens? Next thing you know, in a situation, in an environment, we may explode when we didn't mean to because our emotions went unchecked. So this is all we're doing every single day, is making sure that our energy is in motion, taking care of our energy, because that's what you have. You have energy, you have an aura, right? How am I going to take care of my energy today? For example, I drink lots of water, alkaline water, right? Be eating lots of fruits today. Just hydrating myself. I'm going to go kayaking with my family right after this, right? Nourish myself, right? With family, with good company. And then after that, I'm going to edit these videos because it's going to make me really happy if I post a video tomorrow and connect with y'all. That's how I am nourishing myself today. I woke up this morning, I set the blueprint, and then we're going to accomplish it. But every day you have the power, you have the ability to become the best version of yourself by cultivating good energy, by taking care of yourself. Remember, you have the ability to heal. You have the ability to take care of yourself. You have the ability to pick yourself up. Maybe it won't be today, right? But maybe today you'll get on your knees, right? And then maybe tomorrow you'll crawl. And then maybe on Friday you'll be walking. And then maybe Sunday you'll be running right towards your dreams or whatever you want to do, right? But you do have that power. Believe that, know that, and you don't know in hindsight, everything is going to be all right. It's a vibe thing. We powered by We're all so powerful, man. Please like, comment, subscribe. You understand? I love just sitting down and having these like free flow talks with you and just allowing us to connect like this. You know, I know they're not the most popular kind of videos on YouTube. They're not really the type of videos a lot of people are going to click on, but I'm cool with that. I'm cool with having like a select number of people just watch these videos and it's just like me and you understand? Let everybody else go watch the prank, the pranks or go pay attention to the Kardashians. Like we gonna take care of our energy today. It's exactly what we are doing. So bless up.